All right, good morning to you from the Storm Alert Weather Center. Lead forecaster Daniel Wilson in the studio this morning. We've been following severe weather across much of mainly western Kentucky, and now we have a severe thunderstorm warning that has been issued for the following locations. The National Weather Service also indicates a possible tornado with this storm as it moves through. That will be for Clinton County, southwestern Russell, Cumberland County, and south central Adair County. This is in effect for the next 25 minutes, 9:30 Central Time. National Weather Service Doppler radar indicating this thunderstorm that has produced heavy rainfall and likely a severe storm over Burkesville in Cumberland County that will be moving to the northeast at 50 miles per hour. 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts are possible. You can expect damage to roofs, sidings, and trees. And the primary locations impacted by this storm in Russell County would be Jamestown. This will be for the following areas. That will be the extreme southern part of Adair County, the central part of Russell County, Clinton, and Cumberland County. Again, a severe thunderstorm warning is in effect until 9:30 Central Time this Wednesday morning as part of this storm makes its way into southern Kentucky. Now, if we remove the data, the radar data on the map, you can see the area that's impacted by this severe thunderstorm warning. That would be Russell, Adair, or the southern part of Adair, central Russell, Clinton, and Cumberland County. Again, this is the area of a severe thunderstorm warning, and that is in effect until 9:30 Central Time today, about another 25 minutes or so from now. One of the products we look at is the velocity mode. That shows the winds in and outward bound from the radar. And if we were to have any type of tornadic activity, it would be just to the west of Creelsboro. And again, this is not confirmed. There's no tornado warning, but that would be where it's possible that we could see some more tighter rotation. And if there were to be a problem, that would be the general area. Again, there's no tornado warning in effect, but that the National Weather Service says that there's a possibility we could see that in this area, in this thunderstorm, and that would be the location that would be possible. And as you can see, the storms are tracking off from basically the southern part of Kentucky, moving to the northeast. The movement of these storms this morning, some of them have been slow, some of them have been relatively fast, as we've been up through most of the night watching the storms over in western Kentucky. We've had one report of over 5 inches of rain. That was, I believe, around maybe north of Madisonville, 5 inches of rain. And this storm is moving to the northeast at about 50 miles per hour. Again, this is a severe thunderstorm warning, and it's in effect for the following locations until 9:30. That'll be Clinton County, southwestern Russell, Cumberland County, and southeastern or south central Adair County. Again, this is in effect until 9:30 Central Time this morning. Currently, the Doppler radar and our WX150 storm tracking system indicates the strongest part of the storm is now just to the west of Russell County, impacting the Creelsboro community of southwestern Russell County near Highway 1058. This is a strong thunderstorm capable of producing winds, wind gusts around 60 miles per hour and 3/4 inch hail. This is what we're seeing now on the current radar, and we'd like to remind you that if you are in the polygon, shelter in the polygon, and that is the box that shows where the warnings are issued. And especially in a tornado event, if you are in the polygon, that is the area the National Weather Service says you should be heads up, and we've kind of coined the phrase of shelter in the polygon. So if you are in that area, you should do what you would normally do during a severe thunderstorm warning. Again, that's a severe thunderstorm warning. That is in effect this morning until 9:30. That will be for Clinton County, southwestern Russell, Cumberland, and south central Adair County. Then this is in effect for another 20 minutes or so. Again, a severe thunderstorm warning is in effect for those locations. And you can see the reflectivity on the radar shows that a cluster of rain and thunderstorms that's moving across our area. Now, one of the interesting things that we will show you on the radar is the number of flash flood warnings that are in effect across the state. Many of those have expired over the last couple of hours, but everywhere from Maysville down through Lexington, Frankfort, E-Town, Louisville, Shepherdsville, even down east of Madisonville. Numerous flash flood warnings are currently in effect. So if you're going to be traveling any this morning, especially in the northern sectors of the Commonwealth, you should allow yourself a little extra time and remember to turn around and don't drown. Again, this is the boxes you see here, the bright yellows are flash flood warnings. Flash flood warnings that are in effect for much of the state. Again, that would run basically along the I-64 corridor between areas just to the west of Ashland, down through Maysville and Moorhead, all across that region, down into areas along and east of Madisonville. So this is a flash flood warning for those areas. And we have a severe thunderstorm warning that is in effect for the following areas, as we mentioned a little bit ago. That would be Clinton County, southwestern Russell, Cumberland County, south central Adair. This is in effect for about another 16 minutes or so. This will be continuing till 9:30 Central Time this morning. So keep that in mind, and we're going to go ahead and end our broadcast this morning. We do appreciate everybody for tuning in. Again, severe thunderstorm warning in effect until 9:30 Central Time for the following areas: Clinton, southwestern Russell, Cumberland County, and south central Adair County. We will continue to follow the weather developments this morning. Again, a tornado watch is in effect until 11 o'clock this morning. Tornado watch means conditions are favorable for the development of tornadoes in and close to the watch area. Again, a tornado watch in effect until 11 o'clock this morning. We've been here following the weather situation throughout much of the early pre-dawn hours. We were here shortly after, I believe, 3 o'clock or so when some of the watches were issued closer to home. And this is a look at the tornado watch outlook for until 11 o'clock, and that would include areas such as Greene, Marion, Taylor, Adair, Allen, Barron, Cumberland, Metcalfe, Monroe, Simpson, and Warren County, kind of trimming down the watches somewhat, but that is the current watches that are issued by the National Weather Service and the Storm Prediction Center. These watches are in effect until 11 o'clock this morning Central Time. We'll continue to follow the weather and keep you updated and informed as we make our way into the 10 o'clock hour. And one of the good things about it before we go, if we look back off to the west toward toward Bowling Green, and you can see that all that we have currently is rainfall, and some of that even across our area could be heavy at times. Putting everything into motion, you can see a lot more precipitation that's expected to move through the area. We will look at the radar from Nashville. Okay, here we go. That's the radar from Nashville, and you can see a whole lot of additional rainfall that's coming up from the central part of the volunteer state, and that'll be moving into south central Kentucky. Slow moving training thunderstorms moving across the region. We have just noticed that the severe thunderstorm warning for Cumberland County, at least for the central part of Cumberland County, that has been allowed to expire. And then we see that storm now moving, a little bit stronger storm moving into the western part of Clinton County, southwestern part of Clinton County, a heavy cell that's moving into that area. So keep it right here on the Storm Alert Center, your weather authority for weather coverage for Russell and surrounding counties. Appreciate your confidence for stopping by, and we will continue to watch the weather and keep you informed with the latest in information. Thank you for joining.